Special event alert.
I was getting a haircut, and when she was massaging my neck, I fell asleep. Which is excuse number 238 for being late for changeover, your weekly space news and variety show. I'm your host, Marty Smith, and I'm joined by Mr. History, Eric Perra.
Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, fellas?
And our man in the closet, Jake Wall.
Surrounded by my flannel.
Love the flannel.
Absolutely soundproof and flannel. We're here to bring you the latest headlines and updates pertinent to all Guardians and to the rest of the military as well. So take your seats, get informed, and have a laugh because...
From the Rockies to the Space Coast, Late for Changeover is here with the guys to shake the skies.
That's what we do.
Whoa, that sound did not fade out at all.
Done.
So much for that fade. Yeah, that was a sucky fade. But I didn't want to face the wrath of Jake going. That was 18 seconds. 18 seconds. Gentlemen, how you doing? Do you remember the old AFEs when they used to rub your back and straight edge razor?
Oh, yeah, man.
And fuck, you just tired during the day. You're like,
And 9 out of 10 times it was the Asian women that were really good.
Oh, the Koreans were the best.
Yeah, I had that one lady. You remember that thing looked like an umbrella with little wires?
Oh, on your head?
Felt like I was going to have an orgasm on my head. Just
that goes
Nope.
You have no idea what you just did.
It's been too long.
You got both hands on your head, and you're like, what's that against my back? But they did that, and then I went to, I think, like Schofield, and then they were all lazy because they were just churning them out. And they had like the little hand massagers they put on, and they'd just be like, and they're like, it's like, this is not relaxing.
His teeth are like,
it's like, skip it.
You got to wear a mouthpiece.
I know you sold your manager on using this hand massager, but it is not effective. So,
did you ever get one in the desert?
I'm sure I did, but I don't remember. Did they massage? I guess they did. Yeah, right.
The dudes in Kuwait did.
Yeah,
and it was all the dudes, and they were like
chopping you,
shaking.
That's right. That's right. I completely forgot about that. Yeah. Because it's intimidating to walk in. There's all the dude barbers, and I'm like, what are you doing? Where's the women?
Not here, baby.
Yep. Like, okay.
Not here.
Gotta love those contractors.
Yeah.
So good to see you as always. Week was good. Eric, what is your best golf score?
I haven't golfed. I golfed with a buddy of mine's helping me move a swing. Jason, we did that on Sunday. Yeah. Started striping the ball. So have some ideas on how to fix things. It's looking good. It's looking good. Okay. Probably won't play until I get back, though.
All right.
I'm taking partial credit because of all the research videos I've sent you.
Well, we do appreciate the skirts flying up and the accentuated booties on the swings.
Goodness.
God, that AI is good for something.
I haven't learned golf from any of those, not one. Thought about a lot of other stuff, but then learned shit about golf.
Your swing is not improved, huh?
Not at all.
And you know, that one video you sent where she puts the golf ball in her mouth and spits it out
and hits it as it drops.
If that was a real woman that could do that, she'd be fucking on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
She probably is real, and then you're besmirching her good name.
She is not
besmirching her good.
There's
name.
No way, because if that's real, then it's like, oh, I'm in love.
You can do some pretty cool stuff, but I would have to say it's not real either.
It's just for research purposes. All right.
Okay. For one, she would have had to do that 1,000 times to spit that ball out the first place. And then another 10,000 times for that skirt to fly up perfectly the way it did. And you're like, I don't know which one's more likely, the skirt to fly up perfectly the way it did, or her spinning the golf ball out and hitting it with the golf club.
I'm not a professional at golf. That's why I have to send it to Eric.
And
I'm like,
review.
Eric, is this a scam?
I appreciate
Is this Nigerian prince real?
I appreciate your loyalty to the golf world, but I'm going to have to say the lady had perfect skin. Not one blemish, scar, dark spot, not one thing, man. It was like, wow.
All right.
So,
I'll analyze it further before I send
good
it to
call.
you next time.
Good call.
Yeah.
And is there really that many females who can hit the ball that straight every time?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
I didn't pay attention to where the ball went. Honestly, I couldn't see it.
The ladies can strike the ball too, man. I'm telling you.
Not by spitting it out of her mouth and hitting with the golf club and it goes straight
No.
and the skirt flies up
You
above her
asked
waist?
how many could do the other things, hitting the ball straight.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
There's quite a few.
All right. Our fan base is dying for us to get into our story.
Yeah.
Gabby the golfer. Look at Gabby the golfer, Jake, and get a chance.
Who?
Gabby the golfer.
Gabby the
Oh,
golfer.
Yeah. Young
On
girl,
Instagram?
really good golfer.
Yeah.
YouTube. She's a big YouTube golfer.
Okay.
Is she
she's
just golfing?
up and coming, paid sporadic type kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't honestly like the golf videos, but since I've sent you one, I now get dozens.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like,
Algorithm
well,
is just
Eric needs this
waiting for
too.
somebody.
Of course. Oh my goodness.
I did that on Twitter. I watched a full, in public smackdown. This guy gets his comeuppance, right? I watched the whole video of that. Now that's all I get in my feed.
Yep.
It's one after the
Yep.
other. I'm like, come on. Just throttle those back a little bit.
Yep.
Would you? All right, let's go to the news, shall we? This first story is from space.com. Elon Musk is back at it again, gentlemen.
all right, Elon.
Starbase Louisiana. That's not Starbase LA on the screen. That's Starbase Louisiana. SpaceX announces enormous $100 billion Starbase launch site.
Wow.
Well, he's a trillionaire, so that's nothing, right?
Drop in the bucket.
SpaceX and Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry announced today that a $100 billion investment in the state's Vermilion Parish to build Starbase Louisiana, a sprawling new manufacturing and launch facility for SpaceX's massive Starship rocket. It would be one of the biggest projects in the state's history and serve as SpaceX's largest center for space flight operations. So they already have Starbase. And now I think they're just calling it Starbase where, right? Because Starbase is in, just out of Galveston, right? They're right
Texas.
down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now he's got Starbase Louisiana, which is next. Once complete, the new site will feature 5 complexes that feature 2 Starship towers each for a total of 10 launch pads across the facility, each with its own propellant farm.
Wow.
Oh.
Build it and they will come.
That fuel will also be produced on site as well. So they're going to make their own everything. Let's see. SpaceX President Gwynne Shotwell. How good of a name is that for a SpaceX name? Shotwell. We're planning to build a self-sustaining spaceport with its own propellant production, power generation, deep water shipping capabilities, vehicle processing facilities, and probably an airport, which is probably the easiest thing they got to build.
Yeah.
Right.
Just a runway and a building.
And thanks to the abundant resources here in Louisiana, we have ready access to the natural gas that fuels these rockets to get to orbit. God, that's brilliant, right?
Yeah.
And probably a data center because they got plenty of water.
Here we go. The data center is going to be in space, Eric. All right.
With no water?
Nice
doubt
and
it.
cool up there. It's nice and
And
cool.
they don't need water. It's cooled by space.
SpaceX and Louisiana officials say the site will eventually support thousands of launches per year and will be central to SpaceX's effort to dramatically increase Starship's flight rate. SpaceX founder and CEO Elon Musk recently estimated that Starship will be launching more than how many times per day by 2030? I'll let you guys guess.
Per day?
Per day. This is what Elon's thinking. By 2030, we're going to be launching X times per day. How many do you think is that?
Years from now, it can't be that many.
How many do you think?
2 a day.
2. All right. That makes sense, right?
That's already seems like a lot.
From
one location?
Think more
or
like
SpaceX?
an airport. All right.
No.
Elon says he plans by 2030 to be launching Starship more than 30 times per day.
How is that even possible?
That's like an airport now, right? 30 times.
Has technology advanced really that far that he
which equates to more than 10,000 flights per year. Yeah, aim big, aim big. Governor Landry framed the project in historic terms, saying, "This will be the place." This is a pretty good quote. "This will be the place from which America reaches farther than it has ever reached before. In 1803, Louisiana gave America a continent. Today, Louisiana and SpaceX will give America the stars."
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty good. Pretty good quote. Good job, Governor.
Cool.
Good job.
That's pretty cool.
All right, here's a little video summing it up.
30.
All right.
30 a day, man.
That's a lot. 30 a day is a lot.
Yeah, the fuel cost. Rocket boosters and
we know how to make the rockets. We know how to make the rockets at rate. We know what the rocket needs and how to make the things that the rocket needs. We can put all of that together to fly thousands of times, but none of that matters if you don't have a place to do it.
Wow.
We are in southern Louisiana on the Gulf Coast in Vermilion Parish, and more specifically in the coastal marshes just south of Pecan Island. And we're here to build a spaceport.
Pretty fancy video.
SpaceX started looking for a high-rate launch site in earnest probably 7 years ago, and there's kind of a few places on Earth where we can do what we need to do to launch Starship fully reusable at rate, meaning thousands of launches a year. You got to have a place that's on the coast.
Crazy.
That there aren't a lot of folks near where you're going to build your launch pads. You need ample gas, and you need the right trajectories to do all of the missions that we want. And so there's really few places on Earth where you can do this, and Louisiana happens to be a perfect candidate for that.
Now, look who's coming in for the video.
What do you think?
Ah!
Yeah, it seems perfect.
The man.
This road basically, so this all serviced offshore oil and gas, right? Since like the 1950s, and so this used to be what they
Look at
call
his
Freshwater
face.
City,
He's like, come on.
so that's where the old dock space was, and so that's kind of the bones of what you see.
This place will truly change the world. At what point does civilization get to know a life in the stars?
Yeah.
You can't do that launching.
You need serious tonnage. See the serious tonnage, or
Scale.
if you want to go out there and make life multiplanetary and not just be a tourist, send a few people and come back, and but if you want to go there and like actually build a self-growing civilization, you need serious tonnage. We're going to bring, I think, probably north of 10,000 really exciting
10,000
jobs to Louisiana.
Oh, 10,000 jobs.
It's
That's
kind of
cool.
jobs that are so exciting you can't wait to go to work in the morning. Right.
No
It's
doubt,
super
man.
inspiring, and we believe in having a really fun work environment, and it's hard to beat rockets, frankly.
I didn't know you were employing so many people in Louisiana.
Absolutely.
Doesn't he strike you that
10,000 jobs.
if you kind of were slow in your delivery or faltered in what you're delivering, he'd be just like, enough. I'm moving on.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're telling me. I'm out.
You're not even in my freaking sphere, baby. Step back. Step back.
Well, but wait. No, enough. Fire him. We've got 10,000 people waiting for a job.
That is amazing.
Here's the artist rendering. God, that whole coast, man. Just go up to Biloxi, gamble, you come back down, watch a space launch.
Like
Yeah.
daily.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. So many times you'd probably be like, God.
So
the
this
point.
will include them retrieving the rocket after either. Right?
Well, that's a good point, because if Starship works like they are, they're going to come back to those towers. But remember, Eric, we did that story about them converting oil wells offshore into landing pads.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
Yep.
So I don't know. They got a lot of choices. If they succeed in the technology. Right?
Man. 30 a day.
Yeah, you ain't living next to that.
Oh my God.
30 a day.
Neither are animals.
I was about to say, what's
Well,
the
yeah, good
environmental impact, right?
Well, they're sorry. They are shutting down California for that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're not letting them build extra launch pads at Vandenberg because environmental is too. And now, probably 75% of them saying environmental changes is bullshit. But there's probably got to be an effect.
Sure.
I mean, what if you're doing 30 a day and the fishing goes down?
I mean, just the noise
Yeah.
in that area for 30 a day.
Now, I admire Musk because he's like, I want this, but I'm going to shoot for way up here. And then maybe we'll get close to what I really want.
Yeah.
So maybe he just wants to do one a day, even one a day.
That is amazing to me.
That's
freaking
a lot. But anyway, they're on their way. They're building it.
Man.
The other announcement from them from SpaceX is that they're actually going to sustain and rebuild part of the marshlands and the canals and all that.
Oh, as part of the
On SpaceX website, they were saying we have to restore this we're teaming with Louisiana to restore this marshland.
Well, maybe
I was
that's
like,
a win-win
all
all
right,
the way
that's
around.
cool.
Yeah.
How you
And think of
satisfy two with one, right?
Well, sure, but think of the jobs they're bringing in for that. These aren't engineers and shit. They're bringing
blue collar.
Hey, you tired of working on the oil rig? Why don't you come down to the marshland? We'll pay you a little more. So I think it's great. I think it's good. Starbase is all over. But I guess if you rewind the clock forward 100 years, it had to start somewhere.
Oh yeah.
So
Louisiana.
So
All
yeah,
places.
Louisiana. Well, that's where you can get the land. That's the whole thing. That's where else are you going to get the land?
Yeah.
And it's not saturated by regulation like California.
But then you have to build a pad on a marsh, soft, watery, freaking
there is that
terrain. How do you make
Not
that
just
terrain
one.
safe?
They have
You
to
do
have
have
like
hurricane
dozens.
season, right?
Yeah.
You do have hurricane season.
Yeah.
So.
Mother Nature will smack them.
I'm sure he'll come up with something like some retractable gear that goes all the way into the ground when a storm comes by.
Yeah, exactly.
And then just, okay, we're
as soon
good.
as it clears, gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Let's go, boys. Get it back up there.
Well, we might be like cloud seeding on steroids at that point. It's like cloud unseeding. It's SpaceX, WeatherX. We can stop the bad weather from coming. Who knows?
Be amazing.
All right, Eric. You never really did play video games, did you? Because you were out rough and tumbling with the boys outside, right?
No, I played some golf online years ago with the fellows.
That's fun doing some of those old golf games while you're drinking.
You know that one they made a video or actually a movie. It was a series, Vault 13 or something like that on Apple TV.
Yeah.
That used to be a computer game that we played.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
No
years
way.
Way
ago.
back in the day,
Yeah.
Fallout.
Fallout.
Oh,
that was it.
Yeah, Fallout. Yeah.
Yeah.
Played
So I played that a little bit.
Well, actually, what I should have asked you was, do you remember your first reenlistment? Do you remember that? Did you sign on? Did you come in for 4 years or 6?
6.
Okay. So
Oh,
what were you thinking? When they were like, hey, Eric, you thinking about re-upping? Yeah. Were you going career from the very beginning?
No. I went 6 only because I was going to get a little more money and another freaking stripe. That was the only reason.
Right,
Yeah.
Right.
That was it. So no, I was planning one tour and I'm done.
Yeah.
And it just kept
I know.
going.
Well, yeah.
What
That
changed
first
your mind,
reenlistment is pretty
Was it the family?
instrumental, right?
I'm sorry.
What changed
said-
your mind? Was
About
it the
staying?
family?
No,
Yeah.
no. Things just started happening for me. I had some really good assignments. Liked what I
Okay.
was doing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Liked where I was going.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a bonus or anything, though, right?
No,
Bonus for the cops? No way.
I'm just, he's a special cop.
I got bonus
Not like a
for
special
a
cop.
couple of the deployments I went on.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
But yeah, there wasn't much re-up bonus back
No.
then. Right?
No.
no.
Did you or Jake? Did you switch careers at the time that you re-upped?
I delayed re-upping because Space Nerd had a re-enlistment bonus.
Oh, yeah.
So I just extended when I cross-trained
Okay.
and
All
then re-enlisted as a Space Nerd.
Good call.
Yeah.
A little extra cash.
Well, this next story from Task and Purpose offers some insight into a creative offer. It's not the only offer, but it's a creative way that this commander is getting people to re-up in his unit. This isn't Army-wide or anything. It's just in his unit. So this is from Task and Purpose. An Army unit offers soldiers time off to play the new Grand Theft Auto if they re-enlist.
Come on, man.
Soldiers at a Georgia Combat
Oh.
Engineer unit can get official time off to play the new Grand Theft Auto game when it drops this fall, if and only if they sign up for more years of service. The offbeat incentive is being offered to soldiers by the commander of the 9th Brigade Engineer Battalion at Fort Stewart, Georgia. So it's not in lieu of a bonus.
Right.
If there is a bonus, they're going to get that. He's just doing something on top of that, right?
I feel like that commander thinks this every recruit or every soldier underneath his command is stupid and has no other life but to sit there and play video games, man.
Well,
You say that, but this game has been real anticipated.
Yeah.
And we would have people come in late for shift or exhausted at the release of a new game.
That's true.
Yeah, I
that's
hear
true.
you.
Right.
Unbelievable, though, man, that we've reached that level. I am
Well,
so old. God.
When you had your dorm rats back then, they were playing Dungeons and Dragons or something, or they were watching porn. I don't know, or reading Penthouse. Or
Porn would have been the more realistic, or a Penthouse
Yeah.
magazine
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, I don't think the commander's going to get 4 days off for watching porn, but
That would count me in then. Shit. I don't need a video game.
I
Come
bet you
on.
he knows he's going to lose people anyway.
it's just
For
one
this?
extra thing.
So he's
Sure.
like, I might as well try to hook him.
And that's exactly what this article is talking about.
Oh.
According to the memo signed by Lieutenant Colonel Ryan Hodgson, the 9th Brigade Engineer Battalion Commander, soldiers in the unit who re-enlist between August 1st and November 14th will get a special 4-day pass that is specifically designated to coincide with the highly anticipated release of the video game Grand Theft Auto 6. Right? Let's see. Did I put this in here?
I have
Army
a
of-
question.
Wait. Army officials said 20 of the 130 eligible soldiers in the battalion have already taken the Army up on the offer as of Monday, as of yesterday, and signed up for between 2 to 6 more years of service. So they already got 20 people,
Wow.
right? May not be specifically for that, but they are taking advantage of that. So
My question is for you guys. Let's think about the other shows that we've done where, all right, Fort Hood's now offering beer in your dining facility,
yeah.
right? That can be your re-enlistment system. Or do you want to play a video game? That could be your re-enlistment incentive. Or we're going to allow you to have tattoos all over your face now. Ooh. Or, a beard. What would have enticed you guys to re-enlist out of those things that we've covered today?
Well, I think none of those would, because your that re-enlistment thing is either, you have to do it because I got nothing else going on, or there's money, and then if you throw that stuff in, okay, fine. But this
Give me a
decision's
beer
made
and a video
above
game.
that,
Yep.
right? So,
I
don't
mean,
know.
it's probably all those guys were probably on the fence anyway, and they're like, what else am I going to do?
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Yeah. And it could be a thing. I mean, shift workers would love to get 4 days off.
So what you're telling me,
think
though,
you're-
is the video game itself is not the true incentive. It's because I had nothing else to do, and you've hooked me, and it's just something else I'm
I
going to
don't
get.
know. I don't
as a
want to
result.
say that.
I don't think
it's a
you're going to
pretty big
convince
game.
somebody. Oh, it's a huge game.
Yeah.
But I don't think you're going to convince somebody that's already making plans to get out.
To stay,
Yeah,
based on the
right.
game.
Good point. Yeah, they're like, oh, I've got a job lined up. Hey, we'll give you 4 days off to play GTA. And they're like,
No, in my new job, I'll have time off to buy it myself and play it myself. So
well, I was going to go out to Starbase, Louisiana, but maybe I'll stay in, play some GTA. That's going to be a horrible thing to look back on, because God forbid we go to war in the next 4 years or whatever.
Yeah.
And that guy's over in the desert. He's like, fucking GTA.
This
I
is my
wouldn't
game.
be here if I didn't re-up to play GTA, and now I'm sitting in the desert.
Yep. Or some other battlefield for sure.
It says the offer illustrates an issue local commanders face in getting soldiers to re-enlist. While Army-wide bonuses worth tens of thousands of dollars are often available for soldiers considering re-enlisting, local commanders have few options they can offer to close a deal with soldiers in their formations. Though options like extra time off or chances to attend training schools are often used as enticements, sometimes local career counselors have to get a bit more creative. Army officials said the Engineer Battalion's new counselor pitched the idea to the command team as something that speaks to younger soldiers and that could kickstart the unit's drive for its fiscal year 2027 re-enlistment goals. Now, I think they've solved the recruitment goals just by some of the changes they've done. No more woke, no more DEI, no more, trannies in the barracks doing TikTok. All right, that's all gone. So, and re-enlistment went up. It's always retention. Retention is the next one. So you got all these guys in. Are they getting out after 4 years, or are we retaining them? Right. So I think it's just an icing. I think it's just an icing on the cake. Right. Hey, you're going to get $5,000 if you sign up for 4 years. And you know what? I'll give you 4 days off. You can play GTA. You really love that game. I'll let you have.
So who is buying the game, and where are they playing the game?
Well, that's true. They do have to buy the game. the Army's not buying the game.
Oh, it's almost like, it sounds like they would be providing the game.
No, they're not buying the game for them. They're like, I'll give you time off. I ain't buying that.
But you see my point then. So it could be any game. It's not just got to be GTA.
Well,
it's a big anticipated
I'm tracking
game, like for years.
Yeah.
So I could do porno on my 4 days off if I wanted to.
If you wanted to, yeah.
So I don't have to do a game. They're not gonna, my point.
Well,
they're not going to come to your dorms and be like, "Are you fucking playing GTA? You better get your ass over there." And
Like,
play.
we don't have the police coming in and checking.
I'm diddling myself in a thump because you gave me 4 days off. This next paragraph leads into that. Lieutenant Colonel Angel Tomko, a 3rd Infantry Division spokesman, said the command team thinks eligible soldiers are more aware that they are in their window for re-enlistment and engaged their leadership and the career counselor earlier to see what is available. So does that tell you now they're like, hey, let's get 20 guys and go, we'll re-enlist if you do, right? Might not be a video game.
I guess I'm looking back going, well, the time off is valuable.
Yeah,
I don't care what you do. We're just going to, here's 4 days.
Yeah.
If you re-enlist. I don't care if you play a video game or not.
Well, sure. You could come up and go, I was going to re-enlist anyway. I'll tell them I'm playing GTA and I'll get off the schedule for 4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Right on. Right.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to go around and check. I'll be online. I'll be ticking off names. You better be on there. You better
See,
be in that
when I
form.
first heard you talking about this, I envisioned some first sergeant buying a freaking GTA game and putting it in his closet, and one guy with headphones
Sign
on
your
playing
name.
the game.
Here you go.
Ah!
Yeah, he's gonna
Right?
stick him 4 days in a closet.
Stick it. Yeah, he's got his own closet in there, and he's hibernating for 4 days playing the game.
No way. I think, and I'm going to say this so somebody will get pissed off and comment, right? I think that when we were down at the using the motor shop, fixing a car or saving to get, look at this car.
Yeah.
Look at the car he bought with his bonus. I think they're buying gaming chairs, they're buying headphones, they're buying big monitors, and they're like, look at this. Can you give me a ride to the BX? Like, no, you just spent your car money on 3 screens, a headphone, and a gaming
A
chair.
video room for you. Yeah.
I mean, so I was looking at the calendar because I don't know if it said the release date, but the release date is November 19th.
For the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the Friday or the Thursday before Thanksgiving. He's already going to lose half those dudes anyway. They're already going to be downtime.
It might be a sneaky way
It's
to go.
no big deal.
Yeah, I'll give you your 4 days off. How about Thursday through Sunday? How's that sound? And then we're like, yeah, great. Thanks, sir. And then somebody goes, hey, that's Thanksgiving weekend.
You're a dumbass.
No, it's the week before, but yeah.
You're a
Got 'em.
dumbass. Oh, my God.
Hey, I like I said, I'm all for creativeness, and it's going to speak to some people. It may not speak to others, right?
20 people already signed up. So,
Those are the morons that freaking,
Well,
or they get
no
2 weeks off.
clue.
Eric, they're not morons. They're just different interests. Okay. All right.
Eric,
I mean, 20 years ago, if they were like, hey, we'll give you a year's worth of ephedra, I'd be like, oh, fuck yeah. That shit's expensive, baby. Fucking jack my heart rate up. Look how much weight I lost.
Here's your
It's
energy
fucking
drink
fantastic.
supply.
What they
Okay.
banned it? Oh.
Yeah. I mean,
All right.
in that case, that commander loses somebody Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday. They have to check in on Wednesday anyway, and then they're off Thursday Friday,
through Sunday.
anyway, right there.
Right.
So he just gave them Min Manning. That's all he did.
Well, now it does say 20. So they got 20 people. So you don't have to worry about 20. But if the rest of the guys who were re-enlisting were smart, they'd be like, yeah, I like GTA too.
I got to tell you, if there are 20 guys that actually took this deal to actually play GTA, come on.
Well, maybe they were
Well,
going to re-up anyway. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They were probably
I'd
going to
do
re-up anyway.
No.
Heck yeah. Right.
Come on.
Yeah.
If you were
Oh,
going
yeah.
to re-enlist, Eric, and they're like, hey, do you play GTA? I'd be like, sure. Today I do. They're like, well, we're giving you
I
4
would be
days off.
using that 4 days to do something more.
Well, that's
frickin'
fine, but you wouldn't have turned it
You
down.
can do whatever you want.
Oh, you're
Or-
so disgusted,
You're
Eric.
missing my point.
Oh, I
What
get
is
your
your
point.
I
But
get your
some
point.
people
If the
value
brain-
GTA more than your bullshit.
That's
I
a
don't
good
give
point.
a fuck about resodding your
That's a
garden or going golf or doing whatever the fuck you're going to go pay grab ass in a football field with flags on.
All right. Well,
I'd rather
now
sit in air
see,
conditioning and play GTA.
Jake has just made my point. That's a very good
All right.
point.
What if they did this, Eric? What if they did this? They said, hey, Specialist Parat or Senior Airman Parat, right?
Yeah.
I assumed. Or were you Sergeant Parat by the time?
Guardian Perot.
You were probably Sergeant Parat. So, Buck Sergeant Parat.
I
So,
was.
hey, if you re-enlist, we'll let you go play this pro golf course for free. What do you think about that?
You'd let me go play it for free.
Well, we'll cover your green fees.
We'll
4
give you
days.
the- we'll
4
give you
days of
TDY.
golfing on a PGA course. How about that? What do you
if I'm re-enlisting anyway, like you said, sure.
That's the point. See?
Sure.
See?
I'm saying that the GTA part of this whole thing is not as cool as playing on that freaking golf course.
I don't
That's
know.
why you're not going back in there, because you do not relate to them.
You are
to
correct,
anybody.
sir.
To
You are
anybody.
correct. A few.
There's a preview of this game coming out on Netflix. Do you have
Is it
Netflix
really?
or do you have
I do.
somebody else's? All right.
No, I have
There's
that.
a
There's a preview
it's
of this
that
game.
big of a release? Holy.
It is a huge release. People have
my
been
grandson
making
was playing.
Wow.
entire livings off of playing this game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
because
play
they
this
go to
game,
Vegas
they
and
stream
play-
it, they
yeah,
shoot
yeah.
videos.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Twitch is big.
Yeah.
Twitch is big. Eric, have you heard
Still,
of Twitch?
they've been playing GTA 5 for freaking 8 years, it feels like.
Yeah.
Right. So,
I don't give a
Well,
rat's ass.
Eric,
Watch
you've
the
played,
preview and then be like, ooh,
You've played
it does
Twitch.
kind of look cool.
You've heard of Twitch, right, Eric?
Yeah.
There are guys who make money just playing video games.
Oh, I know.
Twitch,
I know.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. And every
Um,
one of these young kids thinks he's going to be the new software developer for some new high speed game.
You don't need
Yeah.
to be a software developer. You just need to be on. And
Well,
they're
I
like,
mean,
4
developing
days?
an actual game and creating
4
it.
days? Maybe who knows? Maybe they make money in 4 days. I'm just streaming. If they're
You
making
know who's
money already.
guaranteed to make money on those 4 days is Grubhub.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Right.
Delivery, breakfast,
Right.
lunch, and dinner, man.
All right, Eric. Let's move on to a different video game.
Thank God.
All right.
Thank God.
This one has to do with Call of Duty. But before we get to this story from Task and Purpose, I'll highlight it there. Let me give you some background information. All right.
Information.
Retired U.S. Marine Corporal Kyle Carpenter received the Medal of Honor from President Barack Obama on June 19, 2014. On November 21st, 2010, in Helmand Province, Afghanistan, Corporal Carpenter was manning a rooftop security post when an enemy hand grenade was thrown into their position. Lance Corporal Carpenter threw his body directly onto the grenade to protect his fellow Marine, Nicholas Eufrasio. The blast caused a fractured skull, a collapsed lung, a shattered jaw, loss of his right eye, and severe damage to his right arm.
Damn.
He endured roughly 40 surgeries and years of grueling physical rehab at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center. He was medically retired as a corporal in 2013 and later achieved goals like completing the Marine Corps Marathon. He remains the youngest living recipient of the Medal of Honor.
Wow.
That's a
cool.
big one. Not that I knew, but I didn't know
Sure.
he was the youngest receiver of the Medal of Honor. All right.
Yeah.
So now from Task and Purpose comes this story. Kyle Carpenter will be a playable character in the next Call of Duty that you could do on your 4 days off. Oh, no, he's not in GTA. He's in Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Gamers looking for some online heroism in the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 this October will get a chance to play as a real-life Marine who was awarded the Medal of Honor in Afghanistan. Call of Duty developer Activision and the Call of Duty Endowment announced Friday that the new game will offer a Valor Pack with Kyle Carpenter as a playable character. I've got a video to show you. You'll really like it. The Day 1 DLC package comes out the same day as the game on October 23rd. A social media post on the pack features video of Carpenter working on this pack. And it will aid the Call of Duty Endowment, which is a nonprofit supported by Activision aimed at helping veterans place into high-quality jobs. All right, good reason.
That's cool. Yeah.
The announcement video
games are
featured.
dumb.
Was that your Eric impersonation?
Yep.
The announcement video featured Carpenter having his likeness 360 degrees scanned, as well as a preview of how his model looks in the game. One quick look shows a digital Carpenter in full combat gear and wearing sunglasses, signaling for others to advance. You want to see that video?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well,
All right.
Is this before he earned the Medal of Honor or after?
This is after, but you could play how he won the Medal of Honor. How about that?
Ooh.
All right.
The actual event, huh?
I'm Kyle Carpenter,
and I'm honored to partner with the Call
Remember,
of
he
Duty
lost an
Endowment
eye.
on their upcoming pack in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. Post-blast, I woke up after 5 weeks of being unconscious. My teeth were gone. I was missing my eye. Extremely injured. No matter how wrecked your world gets, the world keeps spinning.
Look at that.
Damn,
That's
it
the
looked just
character.
like him, didn't it?
Yeah. Pretty cool, right? Let's see if I can get back to that.
That's hardcore.
Let's see if I can pause that. Look at that. That's going to be the character.
Yeah.
That's him, man.
I like that.
Yeah, very cool, right?
Hell yeah, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
I thought that was pretty neat. So,
so why wouldn't you see? That's more applicable to my reenlistment. You want me to play a game? Let's play a Call of Duty Warfare. What I do for a living, not some criminal ass stealing cars and killing people,
beating up prostitutes. You
right? Yeah. Okay, I said my piece. Thank you. I like this. I like this Call of Duty thing.
Yeah, that was
Call of Duty re-up. Then is that what that's acceptable?
Oh,
that would
yeah.
get
How
me
about a
there.
Call of Duty re-up?
Okay.
That'd get me.
So I thought he did that because I didn't know his story until it popped up. So yeah, it took a grenade, man.
That's pretty cool, man.
5 weeks he was unconscious. Amazing.
Bruno Mars even
we can do to
wrote
keep
a song
people
about it.
alive these days, right? Jeez, man.
All right, let's do a little unheralded history, shall we? Yeah. This one, you'll like this. I think you'll like this.
You don't get Eric's music.
I've been
Why
demoted.
not?
I've been demoted.
I'm trying to not have a
Some
burden.
stolen valor.
I'm Mr. Past History.
You didn't come out and go, hey, don't worry, I got you for the next, until I go on my trip. I got unheralded history. You didn't say
I
any
thought
of
that was the norm. So
It's
my
his
wife
job.
said even today, do you have to go and research your history? I go, no. Marty's got it. And then I cried.
Why didn't you tell me last week?
Then I cried.
Dude, that's real emotion right there. That's
cried,
real
man.
emotion.
That was so
That's
hurt.
because of your decisions, Marty.
God.
You see what you did?
I'm not re-enlisting, by the way.
That's
No
why
matter
we
what
couldn't,
you offer.
we
No
couldn't
matter
have
what
this
that-
old ass back in the military. I mean, look at it. He's all fucking emotional. He's
Oh,
like, first, he's like ALS. Did I say that? I don't remember saying that. It was like, all right. Thanks, buddy.
ALS. Perfect.
Anyway, you are gonna like this, I guarantee it. So I found this from wearethemighty.com, which is a great website every once in a while. Most of the time it's like, that's lame, but they have some good stories. This one happened to be about World War II, about a man named Lieutenant Commander Lawson was his first name. Lawson Ramage. Ramage.
Lawson
Ramage. It's either Ramage or Ramage, right? But this saw his pack of 3 submarines sink 5 ships in 40 minutes.
Woo.
They should have made a movie of this.
Woo.
Yeah.
The 3 submarines involved were the USS Hammerhead, the USS Steelhead, and the USS Parche. I think that's how you pronounce it. Parche. The USS Parche was commanded by Navy Lieutenant Commander Lawson Ramage. Lieutenant Commander Ramage also was the assault leader for all 3 subs. So he was leading them on this. Basically, they called it their own wolf pack of subs. On the night of July 30th, 1943, Hammerhead spotted a Japanese convoy moving in the South China Sea. It radioed Parche and Steelhead, the other 2 submarines, for help, and the subs found a tempting but well-defended target. 6 escort ships were guarding 17 troop transports, tankers, and merchant ships. Oh, bless it, had to be a big thing, right? So, after the 3 subs maneuvered for attack positions on the convoy, USS Steelhead made the first attack run, firing 10 torpedoes.
Damn.
I guess these subs that they were in, they had 6 forward-facing torpedo tubes and 2, I think, rear-facing torpedo tubes. Right?
Wow.
All we ever see in movies is like one at a time. These guys
Yeah.
are firing 6. Commander Ramage turned toward the convoy to line up his first shots, just as a convoy coincidentally turned towards him. Suddenly, the USS Parche, his boat, was in danger of an accidental ramming. The typical reaction would be to dive for safety, but Commander Ramage gave the order to navigate into the convoy instead. So instead of going down, he's like, let's go in between them. The Parche, the USS Parche, found itself directly between the 2 rolls of merchant ships and had to take constant evasive maneuvers to avoid crashing into a larger ship. And it also started firing its torpedoes while doing this. Its first weapons release was at 3:56 a.m. on July 31st. An enemy avoided the first 2 torpedoes he fired, but a third torpedo a few minutes later caused an explosion on an unknown vessel. Japanese crews fired flares and machine guns to try to kill the submarine crew. So they obviously weren't deep,
Yeah.
right? If they're shooting at them.
And they're maneuvering around.
Yeah, and they're going left.
You're in the middle of it, creating chaos, man.
Fire, right, left. Ramage fired 4 more bow torpedoes at an oil tanker, quickly dooming it with 4 hits. 3 more torpedoes found 2 hits against another tanker. The torpedo crews frantically reloaded, and the next 2 torpedoes hit the Dakar Maru, a transport. At 4:21 a.m., Ramage finished off the one of the ships it hit before. Then a gunboat nearly rammed the sub before the USS Parche took evasive maneuvers, missing destruction by 50 yards. I don't know how they get that in the story. 50 yards. As Ramage emerged from these maneuvers, it found itself going head-to-head with a troop transport. He ordered his men to fire the 3 loaded torpedoes facing forward before he attempted to turn. 2 of those torpedoes hit, nearly stopped the oncoming ship in its tracks. As the sub swerved and sailed away, Parche fired 2 torpedoes from the stern. Those final shots at 4:33 a.m. sank the transport with more than 2,400 enemy troops aboard.
How many torpedoes is this thing
I know, right?
Good Lord.
So he's going right at it. He pops off 3, turns, and then pops off a couple more as he's driving away.
2,400?
2,400 enemy troops on board. In less than 40 minutes, Japan lost 5 ships and thousands of soldiers. Now, remember, there were 17 on the convoy.
Yeah.
Right. So they lost 5 out of the 17, which I don't know if that's acceptable or not. But these 3 subs caused some carnage. The USS Steelhead shared credit for the success, and the Navy officially credited Steelhead with 2 kills, Parche with 2, and the Hammerhead was the 5th or the 3rd ship with the 5th ship being sunk. Ramage later received the Medal of Honor for his part in the battle, becoming the first living submariner to receive the award. His crew received a Presidential Unit citation.
Wow.
That's cool.
All right. So he had the youngest Medal of Honor winner with Carpenter, and then with Commander Ramage. I keep wanting to say Ramage, but it's Ramage. One is the first submariner to win the Medal of Honor.
So I was just looking up their armament. It was 4 21-inch 533 millimeter torpedo tubes.
Okay.
As far as armament on that boat. So
was that 4? It must have been 4 in the front and maybe 2 in the back. Had to be, right? Because he fired off some stern shots.
It just says 4 here.
Okay.
Man, that is crazy, though.
Yeah, man.
They shot that many torpedoes. These guys are like
chaos, man. Chaos.
You know? Like I said, in the movies, all we ever
jobbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. And they made it. They didn't get hit. They're
maneuvering and moving.
Fire a couple in the back and let's get out of here.
Yeah, they raised hell, boy.
Those guys reloading those torpedoes, that's impressive. Like back in that day,
that's
loading torpedoes at full speed maneuvering.
Right.
Yeah, weren't they like in chains and you had like a freaking
I have no idea.
Oh, yeah,
they have
probably,
to have some
right?
sort of slide system.
to push
Sure,
it? Yeah.
once they get it on there, but they're like, more? We never shot this many in our life.
That's pretty crazy.
The NCO was like, we exercised for this.
Yeah, we're actually doing it. God dang.
That's
So,
impressive, man.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I thought that was a pretty cool.
That is a good one, Marty.
little history.
Good
Well,
history.
I
That's
know
way
you could
better
have.
than anything Eric pulled up.
Thanks.
I'm
I'll
glad
share
it,
the
I'm
title
glad it
with you
goes around.
tonight. Share the title with you.
You got it next week. Oh no! How about the week after that? Oh, no.
no.
Well, so much for that.
I'm going to go research some Knights Templar at Castle Tomar in Tomar City. Yeah,
Knights
All right.
Really?
the Knights Templar. That was their stronghold in Portugal.
Oh, no kidding. Very cool, man.
Yeah.
Well,
Hopefully, I'll
yeah.
shoot you guys some stuff back too.
Well, I hope so. I mean, Jake was great. Like the first couple of days he was there, just blasting us with pictures.
Yeah,
Then
that's
radio silence for the next like 3 weeks. I was like, "Are you coming home?"
He was too busy.
Oh yeah,
Dave.
I got home 2 days ago. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad I could be a friend and give a shit about you.
There you go.
All right, Eric, you're on assignment next couple of weeks. So
2 weeks.
Jake, it's you and me and whoever else joins the show. So
All right.
Nice. I'll miss
shall
ya.
we
Yeah.
call it end up then? Send you off in the right way. On behalf of all of us here, I'd like to thank you for listening today. Please like, share, subscribe, and let us know how good we did in the comments. And remember
not.
next week that not to don't be late for
That'll be
Just-
a comment right
Just
there.
one
baby.
was a
little
rough
hiccup
one.
throws me off. One little hiccup.
Good thing nobody makes it this far.
I know nobody does. Nobody does. Just
Oh,
us.
man.
Not even our loved ones make it.
No.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, good to see you. Eric, have a good trip.
We'll see you in
to
2 weeks,
those
fellas.
of you listening and watching, thanks for watching and listening. We'll see you next week.
I'm going to go play some GTA.
You going for porn, Eric?
Hell yeah.
Puckety,
Hell
puckety,
yeah.
puckety.
That's how I strengthen my forearms right there, baby.
Oh!
Yeah, right.